Hello, hi. My name is Ainur Tisna binti Azali and my ID entry is D2023110905. The topic that our group choose is the public trash bin design issue towards environmental sustainability. Okay, the first is the survey research. Our team using survey research from 20 categories. This is to collect data from variety of participants. Our company using online survey distributed via Google Form through WhatsApp. Next, at the beginning of the survey, we introduced ourselves as the UPSI student and we also highlighted the design issue of public trash bin in residential areas in Malaysia. Third, we conducted 50 questions to be answered by Malaysian people. Now, I would like to pass to the next presenter.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Aimizah Zalika binti Yusof, number matric D2023110963. Today, I will briefly share the key findings from the data analysis of our study on trash bin design and its impact on environmental sustainability. We conducted a quantitative survey with 61 respondents from various residential areas in Malaysia to understand their habits, challenge and preferences regarding waste disposal. Okay, for the first subtopic is about disposal habits and segregation. First, let's look at user habit. Almost 95% of respondents dispose of garbage daily or every 2 to 3 days, indicating consistent waste generation. However, only 36% separate their garbage at home and just 47.5% recycle materials like paper, plastic or glass. And this shows that while people are disposing of waste frequently, waste segregation is still not widely practiced. We also found gaps in infrastructure. Only 34% of respondents have separate trash cans at home, which likely contributes to low recycling and segregation rates. When asked about people trash bins, the top issues include bad smell 95%, leakage 46%, and difficulty in cleaning 36%. These problems can discourage people from using public bins properly. Now, let's talk about users' preferences. Nearly 97% support bins with separate compartments and 98% want clear visuals or color codes for waste segregation. The most desired bin features are odor control 87%, durability 71%, wheel for mobility 64%, environmentally friendly materials 57%. These preferences show that users are ready for better waste management solutions as long as the design support their needs. To conclude, our data clearly shows the need for better design trash bins. Users want practical, hygienic and eco-friendly solutions. The lack of infrastructure limits proper recycling behavior, but people are open to change if we offer smarter bin designs. This analysis directly guide our redesign proposals, which you will see in the next part of our presentation.
Hello, my name is Nur Sofia binti Asmawi. I'm going to explain the ideation of redesign by our group. So, after analyzing the response to the trash bin design, we started sketch design by 3 types improved trash bin that not just make a better waste management, but also contribute to cleaner public spaces and greater community participation in recycling initiatives. Alright, so for our first design, It introduces a smart, eco-conscious trash bin built for modern leisure. Its feature has 4 clearly labeled compartments: blue for paper, brown for plastic, orange for cans, and green for general waste, which is made larger to hold more everyday trash. Next, made from biodegradable material like PSA, it supports sustainability from the inside and out. Also have an airtight lid and activated charcoal in the general waste section help eliminate odors and block pests, keeping public spaces cool and fresh. Last but not least, it has wheels for mobility. It's perfect for school, offices, and public facilities that value hygiene, convenience, and green practices. Okay, next for the second design, it has enhanced usability with intuitive features and thoughtful upgrades. The bin has 4 compartments with specially shaped openings, a slit for paper, a round hole for cans, and a wide lid for general waste, in making sorting simple and mistake-free. Next, it has bold icons and high contrast labels. It makes it easy to understand for everyone. Next, it also includes a built-in activated charcoal filter and a tightly sealed lid to control smells and keep insects out. Last but not least, it built with weather-resistant materials like HDPE plastic. This bin is tough, mobile, and ideal for school, malls, parking, and residential areas. Okay, last but not least, our third design. The third design focuses on simplicity, strength, and easy of use, divided into 4 label sections for paper, glass, cans, and other waste. It uses clear icons and smart opening to guide users effortlessly. Next, its lock top prevent rain buildup, while strong caster wheel make it easy to move. Constructed with powder-coated steel or recycled plastic, the bin is weatherproof and resistant to rust and wear, ideal for Malaysia climate. Last but not least, this clean and practical design fits perfectly in school, offices, and government buildings. It promoting smart waste habits and long-lasting durability.
Hi, my name is Nozarika Anisha binti Zulkifli. I'm going to explain about user feedback survey. In this project, we want to learn what people think about different trash bin designs. So, we did a user feedback survey. Our main goal was to make sure the trash bin are useful, looks good, and fit the needs of Malaysians in public place. A good design is not just about how it looks. It also needs to work well and be easy to use. By asking the public, we make sure the design is not only based on our ideas, but also what a real user wants. For our research, we use something called mixed method research. That means we use quantitative to understand what people prefer. For the quantitative, we create a Google form. We ask people to choose their favorite trash bin design from 3 options. This gave us number we could count and compare, like how many people like design A, design B, and design C. We choose this method because it helps us to see the trends and pattern. If one design get the most votes, that tell us something important. Second is questionnaire. Our Google form had 3 main parts. First, trash bin design. Second, suggestion, and third, feedback. For first, we show picture of 3 different designs. We ask user to pick the one they like best.
they could only choose one. Second is, after choosing, we gave them space to write any ideas or change they wanted for the design they picked. For example, someone might like the shape but not the color. The last part is we ask user to give any others feedback about all the design. This is help us to get more ideas and options we did not think before. This is the way we get data and we can count and comment. At this point is we can learn how to get improved for our design. The last part is stratified sampling. To make sure our survey reach a different type of people, we use a method that's called stratified sampling. This means we share the survey with people from different groups. For example, student, office worker, and others. By sending the form through WhatsApp, you can see from our screenshot that we try to cover different age of group and any job type. This is important because not everyone use trash bin the same way. A student might think differently than a worker or a parent. By doing this, we make sure the feedback comes from any voice, not just one type of person. This helps us to make sure trash bin design better for all Malaysians. In conclusion, this user feedback survey helps us to understand what people want in the public trash bin design. By using a method of data and opinion, and by asking people from a different type of background, we collected helpful and meaningful information for our design process.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aifati Adila binti Ahmad Rasuddin, and today I will present about the data analysis for this project. Okay, this data was collected through a survey questionnaire that has been distributed through WhatsApp, where we asked 10 respondents for their preference and opinion on several trash bin design concepts. The responses were then visualized as bar chart to help us better understand user feedback and improvement suggestion. Let's dive into the result. Okay, first we asked the respondent which trash bin design they preferred. Out of 10 respondents, 80% choose design 3, that is 8 out of 10 people selecting the third option, making it the most favorite design by a large margin. Only 20% prefer design 2, while design 1 received no vote at all. Okay, next we asked what improvement could be made to the chosen trash bin design. 40% of the respondents, or 4 out of 10 people, suggested enhancement in the visual design, such as using clearer color codes and larger labels. 30% suggested improvements in accessibility and usability, followed by 20% focus on the product format, and 10% gave no suggestion. We also gathered general feedback on the new trash bin design. Again, the functionality and usability stood out, with 40% of the user emphasizing it's important, 20% commenting on the pricing, and another 20% gave neutral feedback, while 10% each mentioned aesthetic and general evaluation. Some of the direct feedback from the questionnaire included helpful insights, such as make the bin a capsule so that we don't need many bins, ensure accessibility for all including children and people with disability, use color code and bigger signage, and positive note like minimalist look and more user-friendly. Those comments reinforced the quantitative data and gave us clear improvement direction. To summarize from the data, Design 3 was the top choice due to its functional layout and clear waste categorization, and the most common improvement suggestion focus on the visual clarity and usability, where the user wants trash bin that are easy to use, see, and access. The feedback highlighted appreciation for the minimalist style, practicality, and ease of use for recycling. So based on all the input, the final design direction that we should include for the trash bin is separating compartment clearly using colors and icons, enlarging the trash bin size, improving accessibility for children and individuals with disabilities, enhancing visual design to prevent misuse and improve the public appeal. That is all for the analysis.
Alright, for the last part, after analyzing user feedback, our team selected Design Sketch 3 as this final trash bin model with improvements based on participants' suggestions. The main enhancements included clear color separation on each compartment doors. It's for better visibility and user guidance. We also increased the bin size to handle higher waste volumes in public areas. Additional upgrades include the placement of recycling logos and the addition of activated charcoal with an airtight lid in the general waste section to control odor and improve hygiene. The bin remains environmentally friendly, made from biodegradable materials like PLA and straight-based plastic. Overall, the improved design combined functionality, sustainability, and user-friendliness to support effectiveness waste management in Malaysia. That's all from us. Thank you very much.